This week, the Maine Supreme Court threw out a case brought by a group of Republican lawmakers against Governor Mills and Democratic leaders. Well, tonight we're hearing for the first time from the man behind that effort, who's raising some new questions about the role of citizens in political decisions. News Center Maine's Donovan Lynch reports.
In Augusta, claims of a partisan government overstep were put to rest by the state's highest court.
I was very pleased.
Very disappointed in the justices.
William Clardy and a small group of Republican lawmakers sued Governor Mills and Democratic leaders in the House and Senate. They claimed they violated the state constitution by calling a special legislative session in the spring of 2023. That session came after lawmakers passed a budget along party lines, then briefly adjourned.
They didn't keep their powers separate. The two branches colluded. If the session was illegal, then the laws that were passed were illegal.
A judge in Kennebec County dismissed the case, saying the governor and legislature acted within their roles. It was then taken up by the Maine Supreme Court, and this week, justices ruled against Clardy, saying he lacked the grounds to bring the suit because he couldn't show what the governor and legislators may have done directly injured him.
They did not want to touch the real issue.
In dismissing the lawsuit, Maine's highest court declined to weigh in on whether the special session was called legally. Tim Zarillo, a lawyer not involved in the case, says the ruling seemed limited in scope.
I think this is a fairly narrowly drawn decision. If you don't have standing as the plaintiffs, then you don't have an action that you can bring.
But to Democrats who defended how that special session in the legislature was called, not saying something speaks volumes.
Because I think the court would have commented if they felt that it was unconstitutional. The court has not been afraid to comment in other cases.
It looked to me very clearly like they had crossed a constitutional boundary.
And Clardy says he's strongly considering filing an appeal to the ruling. In Augusta, Donovan Lynch, News Center, Maine.